Okay.
Okay, what is today's start? Donkey, Tiny, Trombone, Balloon, and then Homing. And we're essentially looking for candy. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Berry. Level 3 is Castle. Golden Banana. Okay. As second factory, you have my slams. Alright.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Great start.
Well done.
Yeah, I'm just going to go in. Why not? Oh, nice. Vanilla. Take a different route. I just for the opener. Golden Banana. As I continue to just go through my initial clear of Castle, if you enjoy the content on the channel, do consider giving the video a like, leave a comment, subscribe. You can leave a dislike. I'll just be left to wonder what to change. Oh, that's nice. I do also want to give a shout out to the DK64 Randomizer music devs for all of the amazing work they've done, converting almost 2,000 different types of custom music. And just into the DK64 sound fun. That's interesting to know. Lanky being splat in Aztec. Measure exterior is 8, Lanky and Chunky. Alright. So that's for barrel throwing. Alright, just random chimpy charge in a Castle Underground. do have to come back here. Ooh. I mean, I'm going to buy it, but man, that is expensive. I suppose this probably pushes to 45 and not to worry. I mean, I could have, but I just changed my mind. It was almost perfect routing. Oh man. I suppose depending on item placement and I suppose also Kong placements, I could have to go back to that funky a third time. Pressure exterior is past 4. I don't think. Maybe I did get some hints by funkies. I was about to say, I need that one. You know what? Sure. Probably would have needed to wait out cycle for the bridge or something like that. Well, anyways. Nice roll, BK. Alright, off to the next level. Forest. Juice color brain is chunky base. coin. Hint store. I'm going to be down a hint. I mean, that could potentially be worth getting. Chunky can be found by Tiny Factory. Okay, I do have to be mindful of pre-con tabs, because one of those could be for Mini. Little banana. Crown. Little banana. Obviously. And a berry. What's the mini game? I may or may not do it.
Welcome to bonus
I'll do
stage.
it.
Well done!
Alright. That does net me a tiny check in factory now. Now I have access to one. Granted, it's just the metal, but that is better than nothing. That does also mean I can get the hint by Snides now. Metal. Mushroom insights? Okay. Oh! That's... So that implies one of two things. Well, I shouldn't say one of two things. What that really reveals that Feather does not lock coconuts. Or potentially doesn't. That does also act dartboard. I was wondering when I was going to have my next key. Alright. Okay, it is for sure the peanuts. What? Okay, finally. How much for the golden banana, Cranky? Just to cover my bases. Wasted since almost 8. Alright. Sure, just to see. Golden banana. Banana. Okay. Wait! I missed one. Well, I want to say I know which one I missed. That's annoying. Well, portal, I should say. got to be kidding me. Any day now. Thank you. I assume factory is level 5. That's tech. Actually, that makes sense. That's the shop's 5. Okay, so it looks like triangle and as such, chunky is one of my Kongs. Of course, feather getting double hinted. Oh, candies and castle. I wonder if she's on boss. Well, boss or lanky is just this Kasplat I'm coming up to. Nope. Most likely I will need something else. I mean, yeah, at this point, yeah. Ow. That's probably to access Llama Temple. Which makes me think there's something in there. That, or it is underground. Ripple Girl! Oh, ha ha ha! Very funny! What's this, Mini? Yeah. Alright, so oddly enough, Tiny Phase is done at the 23 minutes mark. Still don't have my Diddy hints. Of course, it's always... no, I need Diddy. I was going to throw out the possibility of not needing Diddy, but then I remembered Peanuts is the path for Mushroom Exterior. Oh, the game ate my input. And once I'm done with this recording, I have some picking up to do. And of course, Tiny's on the back. Earl. You know, old feathers, I would not have had that issue. The old feathers would have gone straight for him. Metal. Fairy! Okay. That's it. It's not worth it to do that. Lanky? Yep. I will admit that he wants that rainbow coin. I'm actually going to come back to Aztec. I would like to think I have access to candy right now. And I hope to hold off on going to Castle Funky until I have Chunky. And there she is. I was curious. I should be Tiny. Tiny has her feather mouth. Of course, that's not going to matter much with a purple claptrap in the arena. I will come back for Castle Lanky Medal. I suppose the question is, do I go back into Llama Temple? Because if I were, it would be to get CBs for Lanky's medal. Well... Considering I've yet to get the slam from Aztec, and I want to have a... I potentially want to have one, if not both, slams for Factory. Although I will say it. I think Chunky locks key 3 or key 7. Not entirely convinced that is key 1. Ow. Ow. Of course, if I knew I was going to be doing this, I would have actually stayed. I mean, this is also just going to be very quick. In and out. I just want to make sure I got the golden banana from the llama. I mean, at this point, I'll probably just go for it afterwards. Kind of unfortunate. The trees I went for. Ow! Although in this case, there's 51 CBs available. So that's a tiny. Pick up the golden banana or CBs. As the color is all this chunky phase. Alright. See what level 7 is. I mean, next one can be 6 or 7 in terms of levels. Next logical level. Since I started with Donkey. Level 7 is Galleon. Calcio surrounding is 8. That is not candy, so there's something else there. Although I might be pressed to go back to castle at this point. Let's use factory. And I'm gonna have to go somewhere else. And I was one potion. Alright. See, do I need to worry about berries? Yeah, go back to castle. Do trash can. And also get Linky's Linky's metal while I'm at it. And I'm actually going to jump after this. I suppose if it's this, then... Yeah, that actually puts me at exactly 24, so I can just go to factory after this. This is very much an interesting spot to be in, considering slams, because both slams are in super locked levels, which gives the possibility of one locking the other. $135. Hey. I'm just gonna hope Chunky is not on boss, because I don't have coconuts. want to say that was metal. Ow. It's blueprints. Oh, that's diving. Well, I mean, I was hoping that was a slam. Just for the off chance I need to go to production. Although, considering the lack of free Kong hints. Cave City Jetpack. Okay. I mean, I can just do that when I get to caves. Ow. Battleground. That does make me believe further that Chunky is just on Tiny's metal, and Coconuts is not locked by Feather. There's going to be problems if it's boss, because I don't think I have enough CVs. At least at the moment. I could probably go to Castle and see what that lanky potion is. I'm just trying to avoid a triple dip, or triple trip to Funky's. Just to see if I can salvage it, or scrape together enough. I mean, I might still be able to. I have Mini and Feather. That, I want to say that gets me up to 75? Yeah. Lanky will have 25 in logic. I think boss is in play with what I have. Rainbow coin. Testing has one potion. Okay. Whoops. That's fine. I did not fully think that through. I also shot 7. Okay. That, yeah, that's my thought process was just the key in at Castle Funky's 3 or 7. Okay, that's the slam. Tiny, you buy it. At least I want to say this is the slam. Okay. I could do darts board for it just being 2 quick checks. But I'm not, but it won't give me chunky, that's what I'm saying. Okay, did touch the one warp. looking at boss or metal now. Yeah, I saw that one. I'm actually going to come back for the fairy. I want to get these donkey CBs. I suppose it also counts. What? Okay. Excuse me? Wow, that was terrible. It's all for a blueprint. Alright. Oh, that was actually pretty good. I was preparing for boss, where I was starting to go back over. Ow! Alright, leave and go back to castle. Because I can just get what I need. Although, I'm actually gonna hold off. Because I still need to get something else. See what level 4 is. Although, I mean, it's just key 7. Caves. Caves Town Lobbies has 1 golden banana. Or potion. It ain't that, that's for sure. Okay. Well, I mean, I do want to know what this lanky potion is. Yeah, go get it. Get Lanky's medal and... Unless otherwise... Told otherwise, never go back to Castle Underground again. Oh. You know, I could have just skipped that and been none the wiser. Or whatever the phrasing is. probably have to go to Galleon. I'm kind of expecting to get a hint telling me that Isles Crank or Diddy King bots in DK Isles. Because I've yet to get a Diddy hint. And I am guaranteed a Diddy hint. I will say that even though I kind of just like trashed on Strong Kong, it does net me access to Aztec Donkey Metal. And Aztec Metals are hinted for Chunky Pays. How? Maybe. Ah! I wanted that CB and then to get caught by the cop. Because then that would have warped me back here and I would have just gone straight to Shipyard. Man! That almost worked. Good grief! Ah, I wanted to avoid that. We're losing it. Oh well, just get this warp. Oh, here's Diddy. Sorry about that. I do actually want to go back and buy the Diddy move. Pineapple. Okay, I can get every Kong's medal now. Diddy's, Chunkies, and Donkeys. Swim, Diddy, swim! there was a balloon right at the 2-warp, and I just did not think to shit it. I will say I would like to get a Kiwon hint. That is the one thing I'm wondering about right now. Just where is my Kiwon? Jape's tiny brother. Alright, that actually makes things easy. Ow! Donkey, no one told you to die. Sure. I suppose it's a golden banana, if nothing else. Wow. I'm gonna be dumping tiny blueprints again. I think also donkey ones. Ow. I mean, I could go back to castle and get blueprints there. Ow. Oh, found the bean. Yeah, Leva. Ow. Get out of here. Quick 2-pack. Yeah, go back. Buy a couple more blueprints from Castle. Oh, camera! Can you not flip on me like that? Oh my goodness. That was Donkey. Does Lanky have one? I mean, if Lanky already has one, I'll buy the one here. Otherwise, I'm just not going to worry. Yeah, okay. See, just dump donkeys and tinies. Again. I'm very much left to wonder where Rockets is. I will say, right now, I'm led to believe that Cave's Jetpack Barrel is Key 1. I really haven't been given much of a reason to think it's anything else. Oh, that's funny. If I bought the lanky one at Castle, I would have had two. Yeah, I like Cranky D. Okay, so I need pineapple for a reason. reason. Probably for Aztec metals. Which would mean that Aztec chunky metal has what I need, whether it's a slam or potion. Well then, where's Key 1? I have been given 0 hints so far as to where Key 1 is at. In fact, Key 1 may as well be a casino. Oh. Wait, no, this could be Key 3. Okay, never mind. Although the Key 1 Coconut's probably somewhere easy to get then, with that in mind. Gross. Yeah. I wonder if this is rockets. I mean, it would be faster to just have rockets. Saxophone. Well, stick with what I was going to do and just do a donkey kick to it. Unless... Nope. Nice. Okay, so that looks to be a chunky move. Coming to the fun parts of trying to decide which one is rocket. Of course, rocket might still be needed, period. Punch. Here we go again with donkey blueprint dumping. Oh my goodness. You just got splats on the ground. Okay. What a spot to be in. I will say, I don't actually think I touched the one more over here. Thanks for that. I'm now expecting this next hint to be, oh, by the way, Cave Shops is past Key 1. I'll just be thinking to myself, wow, thanks for that. Called it. Yeah, Reba. Well, how much is James? I want to know this before I make my next move. Or go to my next level. Oh, I do have access. Okay. Castle deed above castle. But I mean, I suppose I did save on a trip to caves. But yes, I do need, Rocketbarrel. Production was chunked. Wow, that would have been nice to know a while ago.
Welcome to bonus stage.
There is always a lousy splat in these Mad Maze malls. You never have a super fast Mad Maze mall.
Well done!
Oh. That is actually very funny. You wanted to skip Feather the Seed? Nope. You needed it. Whether you wanted, liked it or not. Ow. Okay, I'm about to get rockets, actually. I was thinking where... No, actually, I'm about to get barrel throwing, and then barrel throwing will get me rockets from Japes Underground. Here we go again, with the donkey dumps. No. I will elect to ignore that. Actually, I have an idea of how I want to route this now. that sparrow throwing, which should then net me access to Jape's Underground for Rocket Sparrow. I mean, if this is Vines, then could be some issues. Nope, it was the better of the two options. Castle Punk and Lanky, which was strong. Yeah, that made. Wait, why do I need strong? Oh yeah, I know. Triangle. Triangle from Thornvine. I'll grab it just in case. I did that so early. Waiting for this to be a surprise spring. Or a guitar. I don't know this. It has to be something. Probably Hunky or Gone on Jape's Tiny Metal. Oh, alright. That resolves that.
Well done!
I'm not going to go out of my way for any more golden bananas. I mean, I'm gonna buy these two here and then leave. I do need to find a rocket for top of castle. And place, I suppose, first place to look is Aztec. Clear out some metals. Wait. I have Punch, but I'm missing Gone and Hunky. Uh-oh. Well, some problems may have arisen. Maybe. I mean... Ow. Get out of here. Okay. Now I'm just missing Gone, which looks to be, Aztec metals. A problem has quite possibly popped up. Just at the end. Sure. I want to say I had that. Would have been awesome. I even landed on the Switch too. I do know Peanuts has... Although, odds are Peanuts is resolved at this point, but just for the off chance that it's locking something else. Okay. Not exactly, excited that I got that. will say boss is an option. At this point, the path myth for 8 in Oasis and Totem is on Gong Tower, which most likely is Binds. I actually think this is Mad Jack. Because if I were to follow the path of Peanuts being pathed to Chunky, Peanuts got to me Twirl. Granted, Peanuts also got to me Barrel Thing. So this could be a Barrels or a Peanuts or a Twirl boss, in which case Mad Jack. But this has to be the Chunky Wolf. Mad Jack? Peanuts Twirl. Oh, that stinks. Oh, camera! I feel like I went Conquer. Weird. Okay, that is all K-Rool moves. All that's left is rockets. I suppose just to answer the age-old question. Yo, Snide, who's for hell? Yeah, that confirms it. So, pretty much a Rocketbarrel casino. Because the only Oasis and Totem checks left are Rocketbarrel locked, which would put those path to Guitar, which means it's Vines. I get to get the potion from caves to home lobbies, but that is most likely Rocket locked or Punch locked, and both, so that won't be it. Peanuts to 8 is resolved because Peanuts did get to barrel throwing, and barrel throwing does lead to Guitar. But then why is... It would have to be... Wait, why is that? It's probably like Grape or... No? It's weird. Mills is Triangle. I don't have Grab, otherwise I would go for that. Did I get something from surroundings? No. So this castle surroundings to 8 is interesting. But that's most likely the DD top of castle. And here's the thing, I don't have access to any more hints. This is my loadout. Maybe I'll get better understanding of these hints by going for the... or looking at the Helm Axis pad. Oh, it's Port! And Port is... Okay, so Port is rocket locked. That doesn't help me out! I need rockets. Although I will say, if we are... I suppose to assume charge or twirl would have to wait. Well, I mean, charge was just Castle Underground, and Castle Underground never got a hint. But there's still the issue of whatever is in Oasis and Totem is rocket locked, logically, which is not a place I would go to look. You're kidding me! I didn't touch the... How? I touched the 1 warp! How did I not touch the 2 warp? I will say, I think this is the worst kind of casinos, where there are hints that you have yet to reach, but you can't get them because you don't know where the path moves are at. suppose just take a moment to see. The main owl potion is like it's either strong or it's like either vines or shockwave blocked. Not having it's not fun when you are short skins. I never even touched these. Hey. And I suppose I could chase glass as well. I mean, I'm also thinking lightly locked stuff. Even if this is coconuts, I will accept it because it gets me hints. Gives me direction. You see that L? You take it. Yeah, I was about to say, just any... that does nets me a potion on aisles. That's funny. Normally, it doesn't get out just by jumping onto the barrel. I mean, I just have to see if I can access the main Alice potion. I mean, just the main aisle, it would just be the rear training grounds one. This would be my only option. Everything else, every other potion will, or dirt, will be, well, I've either seen every other dirt, or it's locked behind rockets. And it's locked behind vines, which is locked by rockets. So I'm back to square one. I suppose I can look at 2 again. Right, this dirt. Yeah, it's golden banana. I suppose I could see about pulling it out of logic, just getting a move out of logic. But the issue with that is that it wouldn't help me. I'm just seeing if this is it. I was about to say, any day now, Chunky. Okay, it looks to be rocket locked, which is once again the same spot I'm in. Coconuts. Well, a whole bunch of hints are basically pointless if I were to go for them. That is the main alpha potion, and I won't be able to find out Rocket because Coconut is locked by Rocket. Once again, square one. I mean, what hints could I get? I mean, the only one that can maybe help me is the one... Oh, wait. Actually, that Japestone might be useful. That might be a bailout. Because that's the one over by... That's Hype Tunnel. Will I get bailed out, or will I just be stuck in this casino? Stormy Tunnel. You know, I was hoping for that to not be my key 3 hint. This is just for an ammo refill. No, it's enlighten me. Are you the potion in caves and home lobbies? Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure there are enough DDs in Launch. DD CVs. Especially with this being a green slam level. You would have access to all balloons outside the crypt. And then charge is also just in underground, which should net you the rest. That almost worked. I just winged that. Check boss. This is already a 1 boss seed. Why not make it 2? And it won't be Chunky's because Chunky's it requires punch, and once again, punch is locked behind Rocketbarrel. It's a nitty boss. And she's holding a banana. That is it for, or I want to say that's it. I mean, I can quickly pick the dirts. suppose go back to forest. I mean, this is something I want to see if I can just figure this out. I'm going for boss first because then if it's not the boss, then I don't have to worry about coming back over here. I just want to get this done right now. I was about to say, only Donkey and Tiny should have CPs, because I've never been back here since the initial trip. Lanky boss. And golden banana. I'll probably go back to Japes and do get Diddy's medal if I have it. Well, actually I did, but also check the boss. And that's all I went in there for, was to just pop that. I don't recall there being anything important in shops like this one. Yeah, that's just a berry. I know it's not lanky because, well, I mean, it could be Lanky's, but Lanky's would be out of logic right now. Not Mermaid. Well, I mean, I still need to check my cards before I leave. I mean, this works because then I can just exit to Isles after this. And then go back to Japes to take a look at that boss. Yeah, I also should check minecart. Rainbow coin. Oops. Oh well. Caves boss is on Linky's Wonder Cabin, which is, in this case, balloon locked. And balloon was a starting move. Oh wait, it's not gonna be Japes boss. Japes boss is locked behind coconuts, and coconuts is locked behind rockets. So this is to just get the minecarts out of the way. I'm just half expecting this to be a potion and something like stand, which will annoy me because then I would have to go back to forest to do Linky's medal there. Hold a banana. I mean, next up is go to caves. Check out that boss. Because it is available. But I'm pretty sure Cave's boss is just actually kind of weird. Or just the CB requirements for it. At this point, I just want to look at the boss, so I'm not going to bother with trying to be slick with well, just not worry about having to dump. Just how many clocks any day now. Now, this point, it would have been faster to just take the balloon pad. Which I will. Because the game is not fun. Why is that? That should not be considered enough for a long jump. At this point, it's just, I'll do the backflip and then do slow resets. Of course, an alternative is to just take the balloon pad. In fact, that actually might have worked out better because I could have saved on dumping Diddy CVs. Of course, the big reveal will be I never actually picked up any lanky CVs. I never did! So it wouldn't have made any difference! I'm not getting forced now because there is a chance it's just on Vulture Race, which at that point I would need Rocketbarrel anyways. Okay. I think I found, well, speaking of Rocketbarrel, I think I found it. try to spin quick with it. I tried. That well, actually, that might not be even reached. Okay, moments of truth. Am I in go? But I just need to go to Aztec and be done. Yes. A balloon to 8 would go crazy. Yeah, a balloon path to 8 in this seed would have been crazy. Because how many people would think of Cave's boss with the portal being on Blinky's sprint cabin? How many people think of that being as the key 8 of speed the map? Because in order to access the area on top of Blinky's sprint cabin, you need either rockets or balloon. You know what? Let's leave it a chance. I want to see if I need to come back. You know what would be messed up is if there is a Vines minigame in Hell, because I would have needed Vines anyways.
Welcome to bonus stage. Well done.
Uh-oh. That's fine. I mean, that just gives me a chance to pick up the golden banana. Alright, it's moment of truth. Do I need to leave? Nope. I have everything I need. this is going to be a 216. I know Chunky is before Tiny, which kind of ruins the, ending on Tiny Face. Oh, I am wondering. I'm gonna look in the spoiler log and see if where Grape is at. Because if Grape is not locked by Rocket, then the hint in Owl Tree could be a training with Balloonist Path to Key 8. I want to see if that's the case. Or just if there is. That should still be fine. Yes, that's fine. Not a bad Lanky phase. In fact, I would say it is almost perfect. It was nearly perfect. I think I had to lose a second or two just trying to press the button. Well, this is looking sweet. Well, actually, it could be 216. Tiny phase is about 2.5 minutes. Alright. This is looking to either be a high 215 or a low 216. Hey, we're all out here saying the music starts when I say it starts. It got screwed when it got hit. I think I barely squeezed in the 215. Alright. I'm just looking down and I think to myself, I have some things to do. But as always, thank you for watching. If you haven't already and you enjoy the content on the channel, do consider giving the video a like, leave a comment, subscribe, even leave a dislike. I'll just be left wonder what to change. Unless otherwise, I do plan on listening to credits roll before I cut footage.
Hey.